Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto, your favorite live streamer's favorite live streamer, back every single morning with the daily kaboom. We got record Ethereum activity on the blockchain today. We got market fears and more. Ether is healthy as far as the activity, the transactions per second, and there is a lot of DeFi yield farming going on out there. But the overall fiat markets right now are somewhat retreating as China's turning up the heat, and this basically Cold War that we appear to be in. Let's talk about the markets, talk about the math and more, and we'll talk about ETH. I told you guys, don't sleep on it. If it wasn't for all this global uncertainty, this Rona stuff, I think ETH would be, and Bitcoin too, for that matter. But that being said, they should be shining in times of uncertainty. And I would like to see a little bit more gains on the crypto side. Anyhow, let's go ahead and share our screens. And what a tongue twister. And go ahead and get straight to it. Let me pull up my chat. Somebody over there on Restream.io needs to change this dashboard. Drop a comment here. Let me know what's shaking and baking. And let me know if you read me loud and clear. We got Bitcoin there at 92.68. It's kind of trading sideways. I like that it's above 9, but we have to conquer 95 this week, and I don't know. Let's see if that's a possibility. It's still healthy though. Above 9 is healthy. Let's go ahead and check out the math over there on CMC. We're going to talk about China and more, and then Ether Ether activity very high at this moment. Let's go ahead and run down the math over here on CoinMarketCap. We saw a lot of green yesterday. After China started pumping their stocks. It seems like there's a race now who's going to inflate the biggest bubble. And China stock, the markets, they went like 6% yesterday or something in the total markets. It was bullish for the day, but now they're trying to put up heat on us, or on not even on us. I'm not claiming us when it comes to the military, because they're not protecting us, or maybe they are. I don't know. You let me know about that one. Let me put down the volume here. I have a little echo, but anyhow. That rivalry's going on, and it's impacting the markets today. Let's look at the price of the cryptos. We have $268 billion on all of the cryptos worldwide, and we got Bitcoin dominance at 63.5. Altcoins are still there. It seems like all the focus is on DeFi. I even noticed now that on DLive, Justin Sun of Tron fame is promoting some other Tron DeFi thing right now. So they got like 15,000 people live on them. Is it still up? Yeah, Justin Sun's on. So there's another project. Everybody's trying to jump on this train. Bitcoin there at 92.62, holding steady. AC broke in the bunker, trying to hold the line, but it's hot and muggy. It's maybe it's good for a little detox. It's good for a little detox, a little sweat. It's good to warm up a little bit. I'm sure you'll get it fixed soon, Christozilla. Ether at 237. We got Bitcoin Cash at 236. Satoshi Vision. Who is buying Satoshi Vision? I really don't know, but it's still there, guys. Wow. I'll tell you, the Satoshi Vision thing at number 6 this whole time is a tell to me. It's like these altcoins are weak. When you got SV there at the top 6, I don't know what to say. We got Litecoin at $43. We got Cardano there at number 8. Cardano gaining weight now with that Shelly upgrade. I would expect some DeFi to hit Cardano sooner than later. 0.10 on Cardano. Binance there at 1671. Interesting that Cardano has surpassed Binance now. Cardano is holding more weight than Binance, Crypto.com, EOS, and Chainlink. So, Cardano's got to take over Litecoin and SV. It looks like at this moment, Cardano's going to be competing with Cash, Bitcoin Cash, sooner than later. I would see DeFi on Cardano later. Yeah, that's what I just said, Marlon. I think Cardano's coming up with DeFi sooner than later. It's what's going to happen, I would assume. And I just mentioned that Justin Sun's live over there on DLive right now, promoting some sort of other DeFi project on Tron. I don't know what the name of it is. I just gave it a little quick glance, and it seems like they're promoting that. So let me keep going down the list. We got Binance there at 1671, Crypto.com there at 13 cents, EOS at 254. Will we ever see EOS in the top 10 again? Wow. You know, EOS. You know, I liked EOS for a little while, and I'm glad I got mostly out of EOS. I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm glad that I swapped it over to Ether. I'm going to tell you, the truth. I've talked about this months ago. I mean, I started swapping EOS into Ether. I'm glad I did. I still got a little EOS bag there, but it's not doing much. Chainlink there at 559. You got Tezos there at 252, and Stellar at 0.07. My room at the top of the house, like the attic, so it's brutal. 2 more days of detox until a tech can come out. Yeah, you got to get those fans going there, Crystozilla. People don't know that smart contracts will not be active after Shelly. Okay, yeah, I haven't been keeping up to date with, the actual update with Cardano, but I know that Hoskinson's been doing a lot of live streams and he's doing the events, and it seems like there's attention. There's attention. I don't know the specifics on how they're going to work things out, but I'll keep an eye on Cardano. It seems like it's gaining weight. The difference between ETH and Tron, I think that I just lost that one. Guggen needs to be implemented before smart contracts can be made on Cardano, and that has not supposed to happen, according to Charles, for 180 to 220 days. Wow. So they're going slow. These promises were Cardano. They've been slow. I mean, they end up delivering, I guess, but they've been slow. They have been slow. But it's interesting to me that they're in the top 10. It's interesting to me that Cardano is bigger right now than Binance. That's really that's it was even more interesting to me is that SV is bigger than Binance. And it's not that like I'm a Binance fanboy or anything. It's that Binance is like one of the biggest exchanges. They're actually doing something. Compared to Cardano. I mean, Cardano's a great idea, I guess, but there's a lot more speculation there than there is with Binance. Binance has a working product. You know what I mean? Cardano will sell off once people realize no smart contracts and no promises. Yeah, I would assume that to be true because I didn't know about the delay with the smart contracts or whatnot. So I think that this boom in Cardano is attributed to that summit or that festival or whatever. Not a festival, but that meeting or announcement they just did sometime last week or this week when associated with the Shelly or whatnot, the upgrade. But yeah, interesting to see Cardano gain weight. And it's funny because Cardano now is a top 10 coin at a price of 10 cents. But it was like a top, I don't know what coin when it was like $1. Remember when it was like $1? For very short period of time during the 2018 boom around that time. And it wasn't even a top 20 coin at that time. So not to me, 95% of retail investors are idiots, so it does not surprise me that shitcoins climb to the top. Yeah, I'm not surprised that coins climb to the top, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a sell-off from some whales and then, the retail investors follow. Binance is better than Cardano, says Derek. I don't know if it is or it's not, but right now, I mean, it seems to me like Binance has actual business. Something's actually going on over there. So this is why regulators are needed, because most are so stupid that they believe Craig Wright and buy SV. Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, so do you really need regulators? I mean, regulators end up... Look what's happening now. You get the government involved and things get worse. But, I do agree that people are dumb. I don't think that you could just regulate out dumbness though. That's the thing. Everybody thinks that, the government can just come in and regulate out idiots, but there's always going to be some idiot out there. Ultimately, I think people need to be responsible for yourself. If you believe Craig Wright and, jumped in an SV and you lose the bag, then maybe it's your fault, right? When are people going to be held accountable for their own actions? Shout out to Lady Plants. I see you. Let's go ahead and run down what's going on with Ether activity. I'm glad we're on Ether. Ether activity metric hits highest level for 2 years. This is out of CoinDesk. Levels of activity on Ether have peaked to their highest in 2 years, going by one metric. 7-day moving average on the number of active Ether addresses rose 405,000 plus on Friday, a threshold not seen since May 2018. According to data provided by the blockchain analytics firm Glassnode, active addresses are the number of unique addresses that are active in the network. I'm not at all surprised about this. And I would say, as far as the blue chip coins, this is the one that I think is going to make the gains in the midterm. Bitcoin's going to be around, obviously, but I think Ether is the one that's going to make more gains. Now, we got other altcoins that are going to make a lot more gains than Ether, but I'm talking about those blue chippers. There's only a few blue chippers out there, guys. You got the Bits, the ETHs. Who else would you really consider a blue chipper? I would throw Litecoin in there, but I don't know. Who else is a blue chipper to you guys? Bitcoin Cash, I would say, is a blue chipper. Binance it has things built on it. Cardano does not. You are buying only promise. Right. That's what we're saying. Kanye for president. Okay, I'm stopped being silly. Yeah, it's funny with the Kanye stuff. T.I. for vice president. I don't know. I heard that Stanton wants to be his vice president, and I can't say supporter because I'm not voting for her or anything. I'm not in her district, but I like her ideas, and I think it's someone that people, we need that voice. Her voice needs to be heard. T0 will be the next blue chipper. It's going to be a while. Even if it works, to be a blue chipper, you got to be in the game for a while. You got to have a couple of years in the game and weather some storms. So, I don't even know if T0 is going to be a crypto coin, Derek. I think it may be some sort of a hybrid, just regulated. I don't even know if it's an actual crypto coin. I don't know how it's being sold or like the way it's being approached. Like, is it going to be more like as a securities thing, like regulated directly with the SEC, or is it going to be on Coinbase, or, all that being said, I think it's a solid idea. They elected Trump, so America just might be dumb enough to let Kanye have a shot. God help us. Yeah, I mean, listen, anything's on the table, and I agree with you there, Marlon. God help us. At the end of the day, it's just we could say what we want to say. We can argue back and forth, and it's all in God's hands, guys. It's all in God's hands. Derek says it's ERC20. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. I don't know how the ICO or the distribution of those tokens are going to go, but please keep us informed because I do like the idea. What is his campaign slogan going to be? Take it easy. I don't know. I don't know if it's 2020. If he actually goes for 2020, he actually gets there. I mean, let's see. I mean, I think anything's possible. I think it's going to be a net positive for Trump because he'll take a lot of the voters that would be voting for Democratic, party, and they'll vote for Yeezy, I would say. So I don't know. I think that Yeezy entering the game actually weakens the Democratic Party. But guys, do we listen? Is it anything really in our hands, though? Is it really in our hands? God help us. You're right there, Marlon. God help us indeed. Got 9 people. Boom, boom, boom over there on D Live. Let me drop a bomb. Let's go ahead and drop a little lemons in the bucket. Shout out to all my D Livers. Do a little lemon distribution just because we got people online right now. Start dropping your memes. I'm going to do it in about I'm going to do it even in just a few seconds. Is Kanye even a Democrat? I don't know. He's I don't even know what he is, but obviously, he's Trump's boy. Obvious, he's a cardistocrat. Nah, I don't think he's supporting the Democrats. That's for sure. And if he's running this year, he's obviously running against Trump. So maybe he's as an independent or whatnot. T0 sounds like a Yeti cooler competitor. Blue chipper for me that many crypto snobs scoff at is Tron. That's an interesting statement there, Marlon. I see your logic behind that. I understand what you're saying. If I told you 10 years ago that Donald Trump will be battling Kanye West for the president, you would have laughed. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's why some of the things that we say out here, or I've said, some people are like, Champ, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, I'm specifically referring to flattening the curve. Derek says, I snob at Tron. Yeah, some people do. Some people do. But I wonder what Justin Sun's talking about right now over here on Tron 4.0 Global Resource Online Conference. They were talking about some DeFi thing. This architect at TronScan. I know that was going on just like right now. So let's see. You know, one thing about Justin Sun, you know, I know he's been associated with a lot of criticism, but I'll tell you this: at the end of the day, he seems to always be hustling on something. Guillermo says Kanye's running as a sovereign, aka independent. Yeah, I mean, good for him. You know, Tron is having an upgrade to the Tron network. Let's see. They were probably talking about that, but they were when I clicked on this live stream just moments ago before I went online. They were talking about some DeFi stuff there on Tron. So yeah, guys, go ahead and drop some memes. I'm gonna go ahead and share some lemons. Let me start off by sharing a Pepe treasure chest. Let's go ahead and distribute these lemons. Go to dlive.tv/champagne crypto. Click claim rewards on your end, and you'll be eligible to get some of these lemons. Let's do it. 30 seconds. 4. Christozilla with the big win today at 34, and then Marlon there at 19. Congratulations, boomers. Kaboom, kaboom. And Christozilla donated an ice cream. Thank you so much, Christozilla. I appreciate you. Boom. Yeah, it's fun. These lemons are very... I'm not going to say worthless because they're worth something. But it's not like, you know, they're worth much. To me, it's more about the fun. Notice I'm on D-Live. Yeah, Marlon, I noticed that. And I'm passing out these lemons all the time because, you know, like I said before, you know, just because these lemons are not worth that much, I like jumping on blockchain-friendly live streams. You know, so it's blockchain-friendly, it's live stream, and... You know, I'm not pushing library that much, although I'm on there. I haven't been using it, but I'll use DLive because, you know, I like the live stream. So, shout out to Peter. He says Neo. Okay. Congrats to Zilla and Marlon, indeed. TikTok to exit Hong Kong. Are they trying to ban TikTok? They're trying to ban TikTok out there. U.S. virus case rise, but some states continue reopening. Yeah, this is wild. George Floyd's protest prompt look at older cases of police violence. Okay, where's the economics here? I don't want to get so political. Let's look at the money for a second. Well, let's talk about the Ether activity because, well, we did. I already covered that, actually. Let me share this article for those that haven't seen it. India banned all China-based apps. Okay. When you do your drive-by videos, yeah, you got a point there, Marlon, to upload those to library credits. Yeah, I got the account. I got everything set up. I just haven't been going there. TikTok is all up in your kid's phone. Yeah, the TikTok. Yeah, the TikTok. I'm not on it, and I know all about it, but now I'm seeing little kids, everybody acting like they're dancing around. It's like they're TikTok kids, you know. And there's some funny bunny stuff going on there, apparently. So, SC says, "How are you? I'm all right. Welcome to the stream. You just missed the lemon distribution. TikTok perfect AI information gathering for face recognition. Yeah. I'm going to follow you on LBC. Champagne. It's the same thing. I haven't used the account, so yeah, but I have one. Got to get your kids off TikTok. Luckily, my kids are too young to be, I don't let them use anything. But, as they grow, these kids are going to grab these apps. You got to be on top of your children. That's at the bottom line. You can't be trusting anybody to do anything. I think that's what we've learned. You can't trust anybody to do anything for you. That's why when people mention regulation and shit, and I would say, okay, that's cool, but I'm not trusting anybody to do anything for me. Whether it be regulating anything or the school. I mean, I'm trying to take care of myself. Now, it'd be great if there's a good intention out there, but to sit around and to wait or to ask for help, you may be waiting for a long time. Yeah, kids dancing like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj on TikTok. SC says, if you can you open the safe? I just did, SC. You coming into the box asking for me to open the safe. I just did. When you came into the box, I said hello. You said hello. You walked into the box, said hello. Could you open the safe? You walked in the box. I told you we just opened the safe. And now you're asking to open the safe. I should just ban you. Actually, I'm going to ban this person. I don't like the vibration. You coming in asking for things. Asking, hello, could you open the safe? How about you go home? Delete and mute. See you later. Get out of here. Yeah, let me just set an example. If you step into a new bar, a new saloon, somebody else's house, and you say hello, I say hello back. I said, oh, we just did this. Now you're asking for something. You never even talked. You're coming around asking for things. I mean, I'm giving away every single day, but calm down, slow down out there. Yeah, waste it out the box. Don't be those people, Don't be like, you come into a place and you say hello and you already start asking for things. You didn't even participate. You didn't even. Marlon says can't find you. I don't know. I haven't posted there, but I wouldn't upload. I wouldn't have an account other than Champagne Crypto. But yeah, that's funny. People online are hilarious. That's the thing with online. You never know who you're dealing with. It's just an avatar and just people typing. For all you know, it could be a child. It could be someone that's of lower intelligence. I mean, you don't really know. And, that's the thing with the internet. It gave people a voice that necessarily shouldn't have one. But hey, snipe them out the box. Let's lead by example. If you come in, be nice, talk, search Champagne and no channels found. Well, I got to check that out. Anyhow, there's nothing there. I haven't uploaded, Marlon. That's probably why I'm not coming out. But I'm here on DLive. I'm also on Hive. I've been posting on Hive. Hive kind of was all right for a second, but then it got kind of quiet. Look, I already did I opened the safe and banned someone and already 5 people left. That's funny. And you see how these corporations, they bend the knee to the mob quickly because all they care about is numbers. Like, imagine if I just cared about numbers. I would be like, wow, I shouldn't have wasted that person out the box. Look how it impacted my numbers. I lost half my views right then and there. But come on, guys. I'm not trying to pander to people. The best dApps are built on Ether? I don't know. It seems like most of them are built on Ether, but I don't know if the best ones are. In order to really know, you would have to be a developer to really know that, right? Or you would have to trust another developer's word to actually know that. That's the thing. I was talking about this with someone offline about crypto and the whole trustless thing. And yeah, indeed, I'm sure that it is trustless, but that assumes that you know how to program and that you understand all the math and all the bells and whistles behind the board. And most people don't. So, the promise of like a trustless system, is dependent on someone knowing everything about that system. And unless you know everything about that system, then you're going to have to trust somebody else to tell you that that's okay, So, I mean, I can't go ahead and audit the whole Bitcoin code and tell you, yeah, because I don't know. I'm not a dev, I'm not. And, most people aren't. So while it may be trustless for devs, it's not trustless for everyone. The best dApps are built on Tron. You can tell by user experience. I mean, I like the experience on EOS as well, and it's very similar as far as like the way it hooks up. I'm thinking of Scatter compared to Tron Link and stuff like that. It does connect quickly. EOS connects quickly, and it's 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. But Tron, the times I've used it, it's been similar. Staking on KNC, we like KNC. But yeah, it's something to consider with that trustless thing. They sell it to you like, oh, crypto's trustless. But crypto's only trustless if you understand the programming. And most people don't, including myself, guys. Like you tell me Bitcoin, all this stuff. I can't look behind the hood in Bitcoin and really like break it down for you like a high ranking programmer. I'm not that guy, so I'm going to have to take the word of some programmers. So there is got to be some trust. So at the end of the day, that's a big thing to consider, even when you're dealing with artificial intelligence, because everybody wants to be like, oh, trustless, decentralized, but it's nice to be able to have someone held liable if there's a problem. East Casino sucks. That's why all of them worth anything are built on Tron. And there was a lot on EOS as well. And you're right, because, the ETH transactions, again, Larimer told us ETH, to upgrade ETH right now is like changing an engine on a moving car. It's next to impossible. ETH is slow. I mean, I guess what they're going to have to do is just hard fork everything, right? Lady Plant says, Andre Antonopoulos, I trust him. Okay, but you're putting your trust on him, to a certain extent, and that may or may not be a good thing, That's the point I'm trying to make. It's like the promise of decentralization and trustless and all that. It sounds good, but when you think of it in real life scenarios, you can't have a situation where everybody using the system is like understands it. I guess unless everybody's educated in programming from the very beginning. Trustless just mean the code is open for anyone to see. Yeah, okay. That's what it implies, I guess. It's not what it means. Trustless is trustless. What it implies is what you're saying. But you always have to trust somebody, to a certain extent, The thing is, though, I guess the point I'm trying to drive home is like the promise of like just technology being able to support everything, and man doesn't have to worry about anything. I wouldn't put all my trust in the machine either, because at some point you gotta trust the man, and ultimately the big man upstairs. I don't trust Bill, Haight, or Biden, or I don't trust Bill, Haight, or Biden, or Trump. Okay. I don't trust Bill Haight. I don't trust Bill, Haight, or Biden, or Trump. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. But yeah, it's just like some idea that I really, kind of dancing around in my head. I'm like, trustless. I understand what it implies, obviously, Marlon. That's obvious that it's all there and it's, you can go see it. But how realistic is it for everybody that's using the system to really actually understand? It's like saying, all the laws are on the books for you to read, but go ahead and try to open up the statute book of the IRS and really try to understand all the stuff that's written there. I mean, it's all open there. You can go read it. It's the statutes are not hidden. You could go read them, but does anybody really understand everything? Oh, kill Gates. Okay, I see where you're coming from. Yeah, Marlon, I understand where you're coming from. You're giving me like the cookie cutter example. Obviously, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying that, the promise of interacting without a third party, the third party exists in the form of the programmer. That is the third party. The third party is the programming. That's the point I'm trying to make. And ultimately, you got to trust the programming. And of course, it's open so that you can go see it. But so are the statutes. And you can go check them out. But does that really mean that you're going to understand everything? Not everybody, But yeah, on the surface, I get what you're saying and how it's. Yeah, the code is the third party. So ultimately, there is a third party. That's what I'm trying to say. And that could be a good or bad thing. That's just it's something, a heads up is, you know. So ultimately, trustless sounds cute, but you got to trust something. You see what I'm saying? And it very well may be better than other alternatives. But don't get it confused. It's not a utopia and kumbaya. It's not perfect. You have to trust something, says Derek. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, it's an oxymoron to say something's trustless when you know that you need to trust something. That's the bottom line here. Now, you know, how far you down that hole you want to take it, that's, you know, a matter of degrees. But the fact is, you have to trust in something. So if you have to trust in something, then trustless, there's some sort of, you know, the banker or the BTC blockchain, who will lie faster? I mean, you know, who's to say the banker is not programming the BTC blockchain? That's what I'm trying to say. The BTC blockchain is programmed by people. Right. I don't care if it's trustless. Is it trustworthy? I like that, Derek. Let me drop a bomb. That's fire right there. That's the most fire thing that was said all day there. I don't care if it's trustless. It's trustworthy. Yeah, after 5,000 years, the bankers will lie. I won't disagree with you. But, you know, here's the thing. This is why it's so important to understand that man is flawed, because, you know, you're trading in one thing for another. It's like, I don't trust bankers, so BTC must be good. No, BTC is made by man. Man is flawed. That's the bottom line here. Man is flawed. And there's always going to be a flaw. And to think that we can create a system that gives us a utopia is where the scam comes. Okay, there ain't no system that is going to give us a utopia if it's absent from the Lord. Four people over there on D Live. Shout out to everybody. I'm going to keep this one short, guys. You know that I'm going to keep these live streams a little shorter, and I'm about to get some more time on my hands, so I'm going to start doing some shorter videos. I kind of stopped the drive around videos last week after running them for a few months, and maybe I'll do some other short form formats. I think that I'm due for a lot more how-to videos. I was having fun doing that at one point, and just simple informative videos like, you know, this is what I'm doing, how to do this, or what I did to do that. More like instructional type stuff. But never, I can't say never, but my intent is not to stop this live stream and the open discussion, because we need it. It's therapy not only for me, but for everybody else, I would assume. B&B never said it was decentralized or trustless, but I knew they were trustworthy. I like that comparison with trustless and trustworthy. It definitely sounds good. I'm going to have to think it through, think it through a little bit more. But yeah, it sounds good on the surface. Like they say about American democracy, BTC may not be perfect, but it's the best thing we got. I don't know if it's the best thing we got, but it may be. It may be. I don't know. I mean, there's other coins that may be superior in tech, but you got a point, and it's worth discussing. And that's why we're in the... Listen, I think that's why we're all in the crypto train, because we feel like there may be something more legitimate here. And more trustworthy. I like that. That whole trustworthy. Shout out to Derek. I like that one. I appreciate your love streams. Part of my... Is it a love stream or a live stream, or it's both? Yeah, I'm here every single day. You know it, Lady Plants. I'm just, thinking, I'm like, how could I expand the channel or do something different? And, I want to do other things for the channel. It's also about getting in the right mood, and I don't just do things for the hits. Listen, if I wanted to grow the channel and compete with some of the other bigger channels, like I know the route that you need to take. I get it. That's not my intent. Although my intent would be to grow the channel, but in a trustworthy way. Live, my fingers be typing crazy. I think it's a combination of live and love. I do this out of love, obviously. How many lies has Jamie Dimon lies in the 10 years BTC has never lied? I would trust my wealth. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. And I think that's why we're in the blockchain space. But that being said, is like, I don't think that we got to think so black and white. It's not like bank or blockchain. You know, in many cases, banks and blockchains now are together. So I wouldn't think so black and white. But yeah, I would say it seems like BTC is more trustworthy than Jamie. Love stream works. Yeah, it's a good one. I do this out of love, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. You have to. I mean, like, look at my numbers. You know, you think I'm gonna be able to buy a house live streaming with these numbers? Come on. BTC is never involved in scandal or book cooking. Yeah, but you know, some products associated in the crypto space are. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the crypto space has some bad guys too. You know. And we've seen, you know, funny bunny stuff in the crypto space that's used Bitcoin as well. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's just not all black and white. But we could agree here that, you know, there is flaws and lies in the legacy system. I mean, that's obvious, guys. I mean, that's so obvious that, you know. If you don't think banks are flooding into blockchain and crypto, oh yeah, they are. Yeah, that's why I say it. I don't look at it as black and white. I think at one point, you know, it was the promise of, you know, complete new system and everything, but these things they're correlated together, and you know, one may be more honest than the other, but there's nothing that's perfect out here, guys. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. I'm going to keep this one short. Shout out to Marlon. Shout out to Derek, Lady Plants, the rest of the boomers out there, everybody tuning on D Live and on YouTube. Make sure you drop comments, share this, and like I say, make sure you download the D Live app and turn on the post notifications. So when I do these impromptu pop-up live streams on D Live, that you'll be able to catch them. Because when I do those things that make you go, I'll do it, and I'll you know, leave it up for a little bit, and I'll just delete it. You know, it's just kind of like a story. You know, they're not permanent posts. It's just reactions and showing other content. Usually I play other people's videos and stuff, so I'll leave it up for the day, and then it's there, so you either catch it or you don't. Thanks for the show. Thanks for your comments, Marlon. I appreciate you, man. And thanks for showing up on D Live, guys. You know, when you can, guys. Everybody out there, try to use something different than YouTube. That's the point I'm trying to make. Listen, we know YouTube has market share, and I'm going to continue to push this to YouTube, but we can try other things out. And especially if it's crypto based and it's live stream based, then it really lends itself to the champ. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Stay strong. Nothing but love. Keep your eyes on the markets, and everything's all right. I mean, I would expect maybe a little pullback this week if this China heat turns up, but prepared, guys. We're prepared. Thanks for the love. Stay strong out there. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.